So you're going to learn something really, really amazing today. So if you have just joined us right about now, once again, uh, put in 333 in the chat if you can hear me. Somebody said can't hear any volume. Okay, it seems the hint is from your hand. You probably need to log out and come back in. Okay, so everybody, if you can hear me, please once again type in 3 in the chat. If you can hear me once again, everybody, I want to be sure I'm communicating with you guys, and I want to be sure we are on the same page. Okay, it will be pointless if I'm talking and you can't hear me. So I want to be sure everybody can hear me. If you can hear me, guys, once again, please put in 333 in the chat. If I am audible enough, let me know. Let me know, guys. Everybody, put in 333 in the chat if you are on the call right now and you can hear me. Okay, I can see only one person just did that. I need everybody to do that so I can be sure we are on the same page. If you can hear me, guys, drop in 333 in the chat. I need to be sure everybody can hear me, not just one person, please. Okay, not just one person. All right. So happy you guys can hear me. All right, so let's get right about now. Let's get started. So today's class, you are going to be learning how to trade our channel. Okay, a lot of you guys may have been hearing about channel trading. Okay, and you probably do not know where to start from, or you do not know how to trade it. But today I'm going to be showing you the simplest way to trade channel, and I'm going to be revealing to you the exact time frame you need to focus on if you want to trade channel. All right. So when you want to trade channel, there are certain sets of time frame you need to focus yourself on. I hope you are with me, guys. So you don't want to trade channel on all time frames. If you do, you are going to lose repeatedly. But once you focus on a particular time frame, okay, known as the higher time frame, is going to be of good favor to you. All right. Now, what is a channel? And how many different channels do we have? We only have two types of channels. Okay, we only have two types of channel. We have descending channel and ascending channel. Descending channel and ascending channel. Guys, these two channel tells you where price is going up or where price is coming down. All right. Descending channel shows that market is heading down, is on a downward trend. All right. So within the trend, you want to create a channel. You want to get the channel for you to be able to know where and the exact area to buy or sell. I hope you are with me. Some people will say it is good to trade with the trend. Of course, that is very, very perfect. It is always good to trade with the trend because whenever you trade with the trend, market moves faster in your favor if market is going to go in your direction. All right. And have you noticed whenever you trade with the trend, you get to your take profit faster than when you trade against the trend. All right. So the first one we're going to look about is that let's look into descending channel first before we go into ascending channel. And at the same time, I'm going to be showing you how to trade this channel in a very simplified way, okay? And the exact thing you need to look out for. Now, let's dive into descending channel first. How does this channel look like? How does it look like? And how can you recognize this channel? Okay. Now, you want to see a movement of price in a downward direction. Okay. You want to see the movement of price in a downward direction like this. And for you to be able to map out a channel, it is highly important for you to see something like this. It is highly important for you to see something like this, for you to be able to create a channel. But this is what a lot of people do not know. They just believe I'll create a channel, then I'll start trading. When you create a channel, there are some other things you need to put in place. And today I will be revealing that to you guys. Just stay with me and let your mind be opened, right? So channel is all about having higher highs. Sorry, a channel is all about having higher lows and lower lows and lower highs. All right. And you want to connect the 2 or 3 areas together, okay, telling you market is going down. And with that, you also want to make sure you connect the downward trend as well, because this shows you where the channels are caged and where price is bouncing in between the channel. So you invariably want to know the areas where price is going to bounce off within the trend line, within the channel, okay? Some people think whenever they want to draw a channel, they just need to draw this upper line. No, it is not that. You can see this, generally this is a downward trend, okay? But at the same time, you can take a buy trade. You can take a buy trade right here in as much as you are in a channel, all right? So for you to take a trade, you want to wait for price to come to this place, all right? You want to wait for price. For you to sell, you want to wait for price to come to this, the upper trend line. And for you to buy, you want to wait for price to come to lower trend line. And to sell again, you want to wait until price comes and hits the upper trend line again. Okay, so there, that is the area you now look for a sell. Okay, but a lot of people, a lot of traders, most especially the intermediate and newbie, have a lot of challenging on how to recognize uh, this type of pattern on the chart. Okay, but trust me, today I'll be showing you how to recognize it in a very simplified way, but you must let your mind be open. This is very simple, but if you do not know how to do it, you don't know, but you want to learn it. So you guys, you have great opportunity to learn this today. Okay, so before we start, before I go further in this, permit me to ask you guys, do we have anyone who have just joined this training for the first time? If today is your first time you will be joining our Sunday training, please type in yes in the chat. I want to be sure, I want to know those who have just joined us for the first time. If today is the first time you have just joined our Sunday training, type in yes in the chat. I think I have one person. Okay, if you have joined us before, type in 3. Okay, I think I have 2 people who have just joined us for the first time. You are welcome to King FX Trading Mastery once again. Okay, I should have done this introduction earlier on, but I think the most important thing is to go into the reason why we are here. But permit me to quickly introduce myself under few seconds. Okay, my name is Abolade Adekola, the Kingmaker. I'm the founder of King FX Trading Mastery. I'm a trader. I've been trading for 5 years and 10 months right now. Okay, so again, my consistency uh, in the business, 2 years I started the game, but to the glory of God, I've been able to coach a lot of people, both one-on-one, personally, and online. Okay, I've been able to train close to 280 people, okay, which I have good record of them. Okay, I'm not talking about the general public. Those I know that I have good contact with, I've been able to train over 280 people. All right. So that is all about me, guys. So let's go back into the training. So get your mind open. You are going to learn a lot of things from our platform. All right. So we have this kind of training every week, 5 p.m. Nigerian time, 4 p.m. Ghana time. So you want to mark your calendar and save the date. Make sure you join us. We treat different topics every week. So and this way you can learn something new from us free of charge. So it is not all about money, money, money. Okay, we want to give back to the public. So let's go back. Let's go back to our discussion. So guys, you want to wait for price to come into the two areas before you buy or you either sell. So descending channel, which a lot of people don't know, is when markets is trending down. That is when you can find descending channel. And descending channel is an indication for that market is ready to change direction. Okay, it's an indication that market is ready to change direction to the upside. All right, it's an indication, but for you to be able to use this, you have to use this on the smaller time frame, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Okay, but the goal right here is to teach you how to trade the channel. All right, so if you want to trade the channel, you want to focus more on higher time frame. You want to focus more on higher time frame. So preferably, I will advise you guys to look for your channel on higher time frame, like daily and 4 hours. It is more better for you to trade within this range of time between daily and 4 hours, so that you don't have false signal. All right, because higher time frame, as you and I know, for those who have been trading before, higher time frame controls the lower time frame. I hope you are with me, guys. Now, this is my chart. I'm going to look into different charts, okay? So you can suggest another pair for me to look into later on as an example. But for the sake of this, how do you draw your channel, your descending channel? So you want to look for when market is dropping, okay? And as a matter of fact, you can see this is facing up. So we want to look for an area where market is dropping. Now I think I'll find one right here. Now this is a good area. Let me switch to 4 hours so we can see it clearly. So guys, when you learn how to trade within the channel, trust me, you're going to be banking in profit time to time. Now we are looking for the descending channel. Descending channel is when market is dropping. Now look at this area. Like I said, you want to connect at least minimum of 2 areas together. Look at this area, right? You connect it down, okay? So let's, for example, this is where price is right now. This is where price is right now. Let's, for example, price is around here, okay? Let's say price has not even gone into this area. For example, let's say the price, all the candles between the left hand side, they are yet to form. This is our current price. Now, you already have these two areas. This is where price is right now, okay? So you have two touches already telling you that the market is already going down. And for you to have a valid channel, you must start with two touches first. Two touches minimum, nothing less than two touches first. Then after the two touches, you want to draw uh, the upper trend line channel into the future. You want to draw it into the future. Remember, this is where price is right now. So you want to draw this into the future, hoping that market is going to come back into that trend, okay? But remember, this is where price is right now, according to this vertical line, right? Now, you want to draw the lower channel, okay? So as you can see, this is the last area for the lower channel. So you draw it and connect it with these two areas, okay? This one and this one. These are the ones that are very, very clear. You connect it and draw it into the future, all right? Connect it and draw it into the future. Remember, this is where price is right now, okay? But for the fact that we have charged this one, it has given you a clear direction where market is going to. Then you draw it into the future. Now, it's making some sense, guys. Let me remove this vertical line. Now, we have drawn it into the future. So the moment price comes into this area, now look at, this is where price is right now. Okay, and price is already heading down. After it has charged this area, it's already heading down. So you want to wait for price to come into the, to come and charge the lower trend line, which is the lower channel line, all right? That is where you want to wait. So the moment price is approaching this area, okay? The moment price is approaching this area, or the moment it touches it, what do you want to do? How do you take your trade? How do you take your entry? You switch to 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Guys, let your mind be open. If you learn this alone, I promise you, you will be profitable in the market, no matter what. You will be profitable. Whether the devil likes it or not, you will be profitable. Now, you want to wait for price to come. The moment you see that price is heading towards this angle, towards the lower channel, the moment you see that it's heading towards it, you want to pay attention to it. All right? You want to pay attention. So the next thing you want to see is just for price to touch the line. Once it touches it, then quickly switch to 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Look for your candlestick pattern, okay? The candlestick pattern like engulfing, something like this. The candlestick pattern like this, like engulfing, or inside bar, okay? Small, big candle, followed by a small one, okay? Inside bar, engulfing, or a pin bar, or a pin bar. These are the type of candlestick pattern you want to look for on the smaller time frame. On like 15 minutes, if you cannot catch it on 5 minutes, catch it on 15 minutes. So you want to look for inside bar candle, a mother candle, and a baby candle. Okay, so the mother candle is going to be red, while the baby candle is going to be must be green, and this one is going to be red, while the mother candle is going to be green. So guys, look at, so whenever price comes into this area, okay, on higher time frame, you want to quickly be observant, go down to smaller time frame, like 15 minutes and 5 minutes. But I prefer you look out for it on 5 minutes, okay? But if you miss it, 15 minutes is also good. 15, both time frame is also good. So this will be able to give you small stop loss, like 10 minutes, like 15 pips stop loss, 12 or 20 pips stop loss. Then you'll be able to look for a good reward. Now let's try to look for this area on 15 minutes. Let's try to look for that area on 15 minutes, guys. Let's try to look for that on 15 minutes. Hold on. Let me try to figure it out. Okay, coming. What is the date? Let me look for the date so I can be able to. Let me look for the date so I can be able to get it. Okay, March 20. Okay, this is one of the ways you want to trade this. Hold on, guys. Let's be patient. Let me quickly look for it. So I want to show you something. Oh, I think it's not going back. Okay. So we don't have any choice. Let me switch to 1 hour. It's not going back. Be patient, guys. Okay. All right. So let's use 1 hour as an example. Now look at it, guys. This is 1 hour. This is 1 hour. Can you see right in the box that we have bullish engulfing? Okay. So I'm sure when you have this on lower time frame, like 15 minutes, you will have a candlestick pattern like this. Look at this is the bullish engulfing. Can you see the red candle and the green candle? The body of the green candle completely engulfs the body of the red candle. So this is a reversal candlestick pattern. All right. But you want to be sure the lower trend, the lower channel line is being touched before you look for this kind of candlestick pattern. Okay. So on this very candle, you should be able to see a small reversal candlestick pattern on this candle. So that is how you trade it. It's not allowing me to scroll back on 15 minutes. I would have to show you on 15 minutes, okay? But it's not allowing me, maybe because I went back too much. So guys, that is one of the ways you want to look, you want to trade this and be profitable in the market. But channel trading is all about you knowing when price is going to touch and when price is going to bounce off. Okay, so it is when price bounce off and bounce down, that is the area you want to be able to capture. Now look at this. Let's, for example, you have been able to take your entry right around here, okay, and have your stop loss below the line. Look at where price got to. Look at where price got to. So by virtue of this is about 1 to 2.5, 1 to 2.5 risk to reward ratio, guys. Okay. Now that is it. For you to be able to trade it again, look at in between area. We also have a channel. You can see you have a small channel right here. Let me try to pinpoint to it. Okay, which means In bigger channel, you will definitely have small channel. So anything that happens on higher time frame is surely going to happen on lower time frame. I hope you are with me, guys. Anything that happens on higher time frame is surely going to happen on lower time frame. This is 4 hours. Okay, what I draw right here is for 4 hours. Now, you can see we have a small channel in between channel. Okay, and this is channel in between channel. You can see this touch. Look at it. Look at another one. Look at it. When you draw it into the future, this is an opportunity for you to trade this on lower time frame. Okay, for you to be able to see this clearly, you have to switch to like 1 hour or 30 minutes. Okay, but generally, like I said, for you to be able to make good risk reward ratio, you want to look a channel on higher time frame, like 4 hours. All right. So now with this area, let's assume price has come into this descending channel area. It has come to the upper channel, which is around this place. The moment it touch, you want to start looking for this type of candlestick pattern. Okay, this type of candlestick pattern. Guys, don't get it mixed up. Let me try to. Okay, you want to start looking for this type of candlestick pattern. So I'm teaching you guys two things at a go. Oops. Sorry about that, guys. Let me take my time to draw it out so that you can understand very well. Okay, good. So whenever price comes into the upper line, this is the type of candlestick pattern you want to look out for. Okay, this is bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. Okay, this is this is bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, and this is inside bar candlestick pattern. Okay, inside bar is when you have a preceding uptrend. Okay, you have a preceding uptrend. The bearish inside bar is when you have a preceding uptrend, and all of a sudden you have a small bearish candle that is inside the body of a green candle. I hope that is clear. So this is an inside bar candle. So this is a reversal candlestick pattern. So what I'm saying is that invariably for you to trade this successfully, you must have good knowledge and understanding about reversal candlestick pattern. All right, because the candlestick pattern is going to tell you market is ready to reverse. So let me try to look for 30 minutes on this very candle, this very area. Let's see. Let me try to look for. So just let's make sure you grabbing something, because it is not so difficult to trade within a channel. It's not so difficult, guys. I'm telling you, trust me, I have been there, done that. Now look at this, guys. Perfect example. Can you see? Look at market has touched the upper trend line, the upper channel line, right? Now look at this candlestick pattern. Can you see this is a preceding uptrend? Okay, and now all of a sudden after the green candle, you have a small candle, a red candle with small body that is completely inside the body of the green candle. Does this look like what I drew right here? Where is it? Oops. I think that is too far. Okay. Okay. Does it look like this? Take a close look at this, guys. Take a close look at the body. We are not talking about the wicks this time around. Take a close look of this candlestick pattern, and take a close look of this too. Okay. I'm going to show you the two types of candlestick pattern right at the same area, but take a close look of the two of them. This is an inside back candlestick, okay, bearish inside back candlestick, and this is bearish engulfing. This one is bearish engulfing. Now let's go back there. Does this one, this candle right here, this one right there, these two candles, do they look like one of the candles? Okay, do they look like one of the candles I just drew right here? Look at, so you want to look for this type of candlestick pattern. You can see right after the candlestick pattern formation, the next thing we had was a massive drop. Look at it, guys. We are not joking. You need to learn this. Look at, was a massive drop. You can see market never did not go back up again. It didn't go back up again. So after the close of this candlestick, this red one, take your sell entry right here, then your stop loss will be above the high. So you can see market did not even go there at all. Talk less of eating you out in loss. So the next thing that happened was a good drop. Now look at in between. This is about 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. Okay, risking 20 pips, making 70 pips thereabout. 1 to 1 to 3 and above. Is this a good business or a bad business, guys? Type in something in the chat box. Is this a good business or a bad business? Let me know in the chat, everybody. Is 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, using 1 to get 3, is it a good business or a bad business? Of course, good business. So that's one of the reasons you want to go and look for your channel with the higher time frame. So that's one of the big advantage of drawing your channel with the higher time frame, so that you can be able to use something little to get something big. Now, look at it, guys. When you learn how to master this, you just feel as if you are siphoning cash. All right. I'm going to show you another type of candlestick pattern right here. Look at this, guys. This is an like I said, this is bearish inside back candlestick pattern. Now, let's, for example, you have missed this entry. You are busy during the time this candlestick pattern formed. You were busy. Now, and after you have checked, market has dropped to this area. Okay. You can see the next thing that happened right here was that market went back up. To give you another candlestick pattern, look at this area right now. Can you see we have a green candle that is completely overshadowed with a red candle. So this is a bearish engulfing candlestick pattern, where the body of the green candle is completely covered with the body of the red candle. So this is bearish engulfing candlestick pattern. So these are the types of candlestick pattern you want to look out for on smaller time frame. The moment price comes into your channel, either the upper channel or the lower channel. All right, so you catch your move before the moves happens. You take your entry before the moves happen already. So that's how you want to trade it and be profitable. That's how you want to trade it and be profitable in the market. It is not so difficult, guys, but the only challenge I have with a lot of people is that a lot of people find it difficult to recognize how to draw the channel. It is not so difficult, okay? It is not so difficult. The only thing you want to look at is for you to look for two areas, okay, that are in the same direction. So I made an example that Our example is that let's assume market, this is where price is right now. So and we have already seen the formation between here and this place. So you connect this one and this one together. You may be asking, why did you not pick this one? Fine. Before this one happened, of course, you will pick this one and draw it down. You can see. Once you pick this one and draw it down, you will definitely not see if price is going to break it up. You will not see reversal candlestick pattern. That is how you want to avoid it. Let's, for example, we have taken this one right now, this one, because this one formed before this one. So we may be looking at this area by drawing it into the future. If you go into your smaller time frame, you will see that within this area, price will not give you reversal candlestick pattern. And let's even, for example, price gives reversal candlestick pattern. You can see a drop right here. Can you see a drop right after the touch right here? You can see this should have been your profit. All right, at least you should have moved with about nothing less than 60 something pips, which is more than enough for you to make profit with. All right, so guys, that is how you look at it. So the moment you get the trend line get broken, you want to switch to the latest high. Okay, because this is the latest high now after this one has been broken. So this is the latest high, so you want to push it up like this, then you start looking at when market is going to come into the same area. Okay, and as a matter of fact, you already have this one stretch into the future. So as market comes into this area, you take it. So it went up, look for your candlestick pattern on lower time frame, you sell. You can see market dropped significantly. So the next thing for you to take a buy is that you want to wait for price to come into this place again before you buy. Now you can see, let me keep drawing the trend line. This is it. You can see eventually market broke the channel. So I said, no matter what, when you see a descending channel, is telling market will at some point get it broken to change direction. So you must really put that at the back of your mind. I hope this is clear, guys. I hope this is clear. So if you have gained some value with this, please type in value in the chart. If you have gained some value with this, type in value in the chart before we look at ascending channel. If you have gained some value with this, type in value in the chart. If you have gained some value with what I've shared with you, type in value in the chat. So guys, this is exactly how you want to practice it. But for you to be able to trade this profitably, you must learn how to recognize this type of reversal candlestick pattern, because they are the one that will give you your entry. So you look for this type of candlestick pattern on lower time frame, like 15 minutes or 5 minutes. That's it. So it gives you small risk with big reward. All right. So I'm so happy you guys have gained a lot of value today. So that is how to trade descending channel. So ascending channel is the opposite side of it. So let's quickly go into that. So that is the strategy. That's how to take the strategy within the channel. It's so simple. It's so simple. You just need to practice, guys. Like I do tell all our students, you just need to practice. So let me look. Let's look at another pair. Which pair should I even look at? Okay, somebody should give me any pair. I don't want to pick a pair. Somebody should give me any pair so that we can just look out for it. Give me any pair. Let's use that as an example. Give me any pair in the chat. Okay, GU. Okay, somebody. Okay, GU. We have two GU. Where is GU? And before I go further, about 3 weeks or a month ago, during this lecture, during our Sunday lecture, sorry guys, I'm still going to go back to GU. I just quickly remember about Bitcoin. So let me talk about it before we push further. About a month or thereabouts ago, on Sunday lecture like this, I told guys that I still see Bitcoin coming down to around 22,000 or 19,000. But thereafter, after the analysis, we still had Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin was around 27 or 28,000 then. It was around 27 or 28,000. I can't really remember. But after that, Bitcoin kept going up. Okay. And I know that no matter what is going to happen, it will surely come down. Okay. And I still stand on that area, guys, that Bitcoin, okay, based on my knowledge and as an technical analyst, I still see Bitcoin dropping down to this area. There is nothing the devil or the market makers can do. I still see Bitcoin dropping down to this area. If this place is, if this 24,000 area got broken, I see it dropping down to this area. Okay, between 17 and 19,000. Between 17 and 19,000. So now the structure that Bitcoin is giving right about now is a clear indication that it's going to drop. Okay, so if you have some Bitcoin, you may want to sell it now and wait to rebuy it when it comes to this area or this area. So the move right here, this big move on weekly, is a clear indication that Bitcoin is still going to go up for sure. It's still going to the move. So we are still expecting Bitcoin based on research and all of that. We are still expecting Bitcoin to go over 100,000 based on research. Okay, because in the situation where you have a lot of people putting in money in a particular area, then you can expect that industry to shoot up significantly. So the move, this sharp move right here, is a clear indication to me that Bitcoin is truly going to the moon. So you can see Bitcoin has the ability to drop down to this area first before you see it skyrocketing again. Okay, before you see it skyrocketing again. So you may want to buy more Bitcoin, guys. For the long-term investors in the house, look out for where Bitcoin is dropped to around 19,000 or below. Then you start buying more. Okay, as we hope that this is still going to go up. I hope this is clear. And on weekly time frame, you can see we have a reversal candlestick pattern, which is a clear indication that this is going to drop. Guys, if you want to become a successful trader, I challenge you with this. You have to learn candlestick pattern. If you have not, dedicate some time to learn it. And there are some other important things as well that you must learn if you want to be profitable. So look at this candlestick pattern last week. When I saw it, when markets closed like this, I laughed. I said, this is still going to happen. Okay, this was what I was looking for about 3 weeks ago, something like this, but now it's happened last week. So since last week, I was telling few of my guys, well, if you have the Bitcoin right now, you may go and sell it and wait to buy it back when it dropped to 19,000 or 17,000 area. All right. So guys, I still stand that Bitcoin is still going to drop to around 17,000. If it does not keep going back up on 23,000, it will drop to around between 19 and 17,000. But I see it dropping to between 17 and 19,000 before the move is going to continue. Okay, so that is that, guys. That is the analysis on Bitcoin. So investors in the house, look to buy more. Look to buy more Bitcoin when it's around that price. All right, so let's go to GU. So we want to look for the for ascending channel. Okay, like I said, I like to look for this type of I like to trade channel with on higher time frame. So ascending channel is a channel that goes up like this. Okay, you want to see price bouncing off. Okay, you want to see price bouncing up within the channel. You want to see price bouncing up. Okay, just the opposite side of descending channel. It's just the opposite side of descending channel. So once you know how to trade one part, then definitely you can inverse it. All right, this is something you want to look out for. All right, then you connect the areas together. This is what is called a channel, guys. Okay, this is ascending channel. It's going up. So at some point, it's expected to break the lower line, okay, and change direction to the downside. All right. So guys, like I explained earlier on, you want to buy around here. All right. You want to sell around here. You want to buy around here. You want to sell around here. And you can only look for your candlestick pattern on lower time frame to do this. I hope this is clear, guys. So if you are following, type in follow. If you are following this explanation, guys, please type in follow in the chat. If you are following, please type in follow in the chat. All right, guys, I celebrate you. So look at this, guys. Let's start looking for the channel. Good. I think this has a very good ascending channel. This is exactly what you want to look out for. Now you can see we have several higher lows. Okay, this is higher low, and this one is higher than this one. You can see this one has gone up higher than this one. This one is higher than this one, and this one is also higher than this one, but very, very close. So how do you know which one to pick first? Now let's say price, this is where price is right now. Let's say this is where we have price right now. Okay, now you will not know what price is going to do next. Okay, nobody knows what price is going to do next. It is only your analysis as a technical analyst that will tell you that, okay, this is what price is most likely to do next. Now with this, let's assume all the candles by the right hand side, they are yet to form. This is where price is right now, and we want to be able to look out for channel. So how do we do that? Look at, like I said, you want to connect two higher highs and two higher lows together for an ascending channel. Okay, so you want to connect the two lows first. Look at, we have this low with this one. Reason why I picked this one is because this one has gone up than this one. All right, so as I pick this, I draw it into the future. I draw it into the future. Let's say I draw it to this place. Now look at this area. I want to pick this one as well. Look at, I want to pick this one to join this one and to join this one. Now I draw it to somewhere here. Now look at it, guys. Like I said, you want to connect at least two areas together. It is after you have two areas. Okay, you can see this is one, this is two. We draw it into the future. Okay, you can see we also have one, we have two. So we are waiting to trade on the third leg. Okay, we are waiting to buy on the third leg. This is the third leg for the, this is the third leg for the upper line. All right, so this is where we want to trade because we already have two. So we are waiting for price. As price moves from down, we are waiting for it to come up and touch this one, so that we can look for our bearish candlestick pattern and then sell. All right, now look at, let me box that area. You can see even on higher time frame, oops, even on higher time frame on 4 hours, you can see where I have the vertical line. Can you see a clear candlestick pattern? Look at a clear candlestick pattern, bearish candlestick pattern. So this is a clear indication, even on 4 hours, that market is ready to go down, and it went down. When you see this, something like this, nothing is going to hold it. It will drop, except market makers and manipulators comes into the market and take some stop losses out first. But overall, market is still going to go down. Or maybe there will be a news that will take people out first before market moves in the direction. But generally, when you see the candlestick pattern, it delivers. 90% of the time, it delivers. Okay? Nothing is 100% in Forex, but 90% of the time, it delivers. So within this area, you can see we already have the candlestick pattern right here on 4 hours. So now let's look for it on smaller time frame. Let's go to 15 minutes. I think this is near. We can easily see this. You will see, guys. So when you take it on lower time frame, it gives you the opportunity to use small stop loss. Can you see this candlestick pattern? Look at it, guys. It showed up so many times. Can you see? Look at one here. If you miss this one, you definitely not miss this one. So most of the time, 70% of the time, you will have two entries candlestick pattern at the same area. If you miss one, you will see the second one. That is on lower time frame. I'm not saying you will see that on higher time frame. Two entries will show up on lower time frame. So once you miss one, you definitely do not want to miss the second one. So if you have missed this one, then you shouldn't miss this one. So you have taken your trade, your sell trade right here. Your stop loss is going to be few pips above this place, probably 7 pips or thereabouts, depending on what you feel. But if, for example, you have been taken out, you still have another opportunity to enter right here. All right? Still have another opportunity to enter right here. And look at a massive drop. Look at, guys, a massive drop. That is about, you made about 140 pips using about 20 pips. That is about 1:7 risk reward ratio. It cannot even be better than that. Okay? So guys, you just need to open your mind and learn, all right? That is one of the ways you can reap the reward in this business. I hope you guys are following. So with that, you want to be sure you wait for price to come to the upper line before you sell. So let's say we draw this one into the future. Make sure it does not derail from this last touch. Make sure your trend line does not derail. So you want to draw it into the future. So we are waiting for price to come into this place again. Okay? When it comes into this place, we look for our candlestick pattern on lower time frame, then we buy. Okay? We draw this one into the future. All right? Then we buy. Once you buy, you may say, okay, you may take your profit once price comes to touch somewhere here, the upper line. I hope this is getting clearer, guys. So that's one of the best way to trade it. And now look at, we already having smaller channel in this area, which means you can also trade in between. This is a channel. You can see a touch here, a touch here, a touch here, a touch here. Now this is another touch right here. Okay, which is very close. So invariably, we are waiting for price to come into this almost the same area. But guys, let me chip in something. Higher time frame is stronger. this lower trend line, lower channel part is coming from behind. So price has higher possibility to touch this line, okay, which means it's going to break this one and touch this one. So if you are looking to buy around here, I'm not saying you cannot buy. Of course, price will react to this area, this very small trend line. Price will react to it, but it may not have the ability to go up uh, to go up far before it returns to touch the lower trend line. Okay, I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear, guys. So it may not have the force to push up pretty good before it returns, but definitely price has the ability, higher possibility to come and touch the big trend line, okay, since that is the direction. All right, so then you may want to look for something like this. So if you look to buy around here, of course you can buy around this place, but look for your candlestick pattern. Of course you can buy. So once you have bought it right here, be sure to protect your capital, if not part of your profit. Once price moves in your favor. I hope this is clear, guys. Okay, let me try to enlarge it so you can see. Okay, the one below is the big. So price has the ability to come and touch it, and I believe that is what is going to happen before price finally moves up. All right, I hope this is clear. But overall, for you to be able to recognize this, it's all about practice and train your eyes. Okay, nobody brought this from heaven. I keep telling all our students. So you want to train your eyes to be able to recognize this channel and look to trade this channel, look to draw it on higher time frame. When you see this channel on daily, wow, it tends to produce a lot of fields. But the only thing is that you have to be more patient with it. But 4 hours is still very much okay, okay, which means it's not going to take much of your days. Okay, it's still very much okay, guys. So that is how to trade channel, guys. So it can be more simpler than the way I have shared it with you. And that I believe that is nothing really complicated the way I have shared this with you. So my golden advice is just that make sure you train your eyes. Train your eyes, learn how to connect these together. So I hope I've been able to share good values with you guys. If you have any question, please put it in the chat. Let's hear it out, or you may want to raise your hand so I can bring you up to ask your questions. If you have any question, please put it in the chat. I can bring you up to ask your question. In the absence of no question, type in no. If you have a question, type in yes or type in the question in the chat. In the absence of no question, type in no. Guys, type in no in the absence of no question. Okay, I believe that we do not have any other question since nobody is typing no. So if you have gained some value in the chat, type in 111 if you have gained some value in the chat. Type in 111 if you have gained some value today. Type in 111, guys, if you have gained some value. Mr. Alpha Berry, I can't really understand your name. You don't have to, how to trade Forex is not about trading $10. You are trading risk, okay? Even if you are trading $10, that will determine your capital, okay? So you must be able to calculate your risk. Sometimes your risk may be more than $10, depending on whatever you want to risk. But you don't. I don't advise our students to risk more than 2% on an account. Don't risk more than 2% for a trade. Okay, you don't want to risk more than 2% on a trade. So your capital will determine how much you want to risk. Okay, depending on 2% percentage of your account. So any other question in the house? Any other question in the house? Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for having me. I'll be on. Uh, that's all I have for you guys today. So I'll beseech you guys to please make sure you practice. That is one of the ways you can master, you can learn and master this, master the whole thing. So market structure, it, it's a bomb. So thank you so much for having me. I still remain your host. My name remains Abolade Adekola, the Kingmaker. So see more of you on the group and share your testimony on the group. Thank you so much for having me and see you next week. Bye bye and God bless you.